Having a good nighttime routine helps you to unwind before bed and prep for a good night's sleep. If you're someone who has trouble sleeping or your mind starts to race and you get anxious before bed, giving your mind some things to focus on and putting it in a relaxed state might just be what you need to get a good night's sleep. Since I moved to Croatia, I admittedly have not had the best nighttime routine. And now that it's summer, oftentimes my nighttime routine consists of watching the sunset at one of my favorite beaches and then going cliff jumping only to come home, put on a hair mask, and crawl into bed. But on the nights where I have extra time, I really like to take the time to solely focus on relaxing and putting myself into a good headspace for the next day. The first step to my nighttime routine is trying to tidy up my space before I get ready and head to bed. I definitely don't do this every night, but if my kitchen is a disaster from cooking dinner, I really like to take the time to try and do a quick tidy so that in the morning I can wake up and have a fresh and clean space. Personally feel so much better when I wake up feeling organized, and that way I'm just ready to get my day started. While I'm doing this, I usually put on the kettle and then I let some tea steep. I then head into my bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, the usual, and then a couple of times a week I like to put on a face mask right before hopping in the shower. Now that it's summer here, I love taking a shower before getting into bed so I feel all fresh and clean because it's so warm here, and water is also really energetically cleansing, so I like to imagine that it's washing away any and all energy that I may have picked up during the day that isn't mine and that I don't want to hang on to. When I get out of the shower, I do the rest of my skincare, grab my tea, I put on my pajamas, light some candles, of course, and turn on some sound healing frequencies, singing bowls, or some lo-fi to help my mind get calm and ready for bed. I like to try and stay off my screen as much as possible about an hour before I go to bed. This just kind of signals to my brain that we're done working for the day, no more blue light, and I like to use this time to either read a physical book or listen to an audiobook. I then like to grab my journal and do some journaling. Maybe I'll write down my thoughts for the day, everything that I kind of just want to get off my chest. And then I also kind of like to write down something that I want to remember for the day that I really enjoyed. Unfortunately, I was feeling pretty anxious this night, so whenever I'm feeling anxious, I like to do some yoga and some breathing exercises. Usually, I always do yoga in the morning, but there are some poses that are really calming for the nervous system, and I have a full yoga video on this if you want to check it out and do it along with me, but it just really helps me to calm down when I'm feeling stressed out, and it really helps me to get a good night's sleep. Lastly, I just grab a crystal and I sit and meditate anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, usually just in the pitch black, and then I blow out my candles and I climb into bed, and hopefully I am feeling relaxed enough to drift off into sleep.